Hey, what's up everyone? Vegetarian Zombie here again, and we are back in the apocalypse. That's right, we're back in 7 Days to Die, and I am getting busy. Taking down some trees, taking down some zombies, taking down myself. Actually, right before I started recording, I made sure to jump to my death. That didn't work out very well, actually. I ended up getting lots of broken legs, and ultimately I decided, why do something when a zombie can do something even better? So I ended up running into the middle of town, and the zombies had a party, and, well, I died. It was entirely intentional. I could not find antibiotics for the life of me. I don't know, maybe it's just this alpha or something, but I just can't find them. And so what I decided to do, instead of wrestling with stamina, like the getting out of breath every 5 seconds, I decided just to off myself. Now, I did find some vitamins, so let's take some of these. Let's pop some pills, get that stamina back up. Oh, yeah. Or get my wellness up. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. We're just chopping down. Okay, what's the plan for this episode? We're going to do a little exploration, see what's around town. Well, we're going to get away from this suburb. We've been sort of hanging out there a little too long. But we're going to do a little more exploration on the map. But before I leave my base right now, I'd like to just make sure the walls are set in place. So what I'll do here is you're going to see me in a little quick time lapse. Basically just fix, or I should say panel, all of these wooden frames. Alright, let's get to it.
Hey Tom, it's Bob from the office down the hall. It's good to see you, buddy. How have you been? Things have been okay for me, except that I'm a zombie now. I really wish you'd let us in. I speak for all of us when I say I understand why you folks might hesitate to submit to our demand. But here's an FYI, you're all gonna die screaming, all we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna eat your eyes. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here, maybe we should compromise. If you open up the doors, we'll all come inside and eat your brains. I don't wanna nitpick, Tom, but is this really your plan? Spend your whole life locked inside a mall. Maybe that's okay for now, but someday you'll be out of food and guns, and you'll have to make the call. I'm not surprised to see you haven't thought it through enough. You never had the head for all that bigger picture stuff. But Tom, that's what I do, and I plan on eating you slowly. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna eat your eyes. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here, maybe we should compromise. Open up the door, we'll all come inside and eat your brains. I'd like to help you, Tom, in any way I can.
Okay, and here we are. Look at this. Just one big old wall, nothing really special. And to tell you the truth, I'm not going to upgrade it any further. I'm not going to do any more enhancements or anything like that. The zombies are going to tear this to pieces, but so what? Let them. This isn't our place. This is a renter. All right, what I'll do is I'll just add a little step stool so that we can get over. This thing has so many holes in it. There's no way I would stand in this. If this was a real zombie apocalypse, no way. But at least this will keep us a little bit safe. Okay, let's open up the map here. And so we've already explored this territory pretty well. We really need to find some... We need to find some clay. So, you know something? Let's just head up over here. Let's see if we can find some. That's the most important thing right now. So let's open up our map again. And we'll just put a marker here. But this is just going to be the beginning. I don't think I'm not going to stop there. We're going to do some more exploration as well. So let's get on our way there. Alright, we're arrived at the watering hole, and I am not seeing any clay whatsoever. This is a little challenging. Let's just check to make sure that's not clay in front of me. I'm almost sure that's, what is that going to be, fertile soil? But let's just double check just in case. And, oh, sand. Okay, well, we could always use sand later. But for now, we're just going to leave it as is. We'll keep on the search for clay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down here. Maybe we can find something interesting. In any case, there's been a lot of news about 7 Days to Die lately. Not sure if you all are in the loop. But they've... Ooh, hey, zombie. You wouldn't happen to know where any clay is, would you?
Nah, you're useless to me.
One of the big news that's coming out is that currently in Alpha 12, so the developers have heard from everyone, and everyone has come to the consensus about the Forge Ahead book. Everyone thinks that was kind of a dumb idea. I think people understood why they did that. They kind of locked the game behind finding this random book so that you just can't power into the end game so quickly. And I think people agreed with the rationale, but they didn't agree with the implementation. Just finding a random book completely just made it arbitrary, and it was a really bad idea. Especially like in one of my playthroughs, I had the Forge Ahead book, and then I lost it. And then I lost my skills or something like that, so I had to go find another one. It was really terrible. So what they've decided to do was come up with another plan. And their current plan is to make the Forge just require a lot of materials to produce. Meaning you just can't go in and build it. You have to hunt. I think you have to get a lot of hides. You have to construct these bellows. And I think that's a great idea. You know, it does the same thing as the Forge Ahead book, but it really makes you work towards it. It's not something you can just quickly put together. And like, for instance, the hides, they're saying they've reduced the amount of hide drops that there's going to be. So I think that's a much better approach, because that's something where you can, I mean, there's still random chance of finding animals and stuff like that, but it's nowhere near as crazy as the Forge Ahead book. Okay, I must have hit my waypoint. And let's check out where we are here. This, I believe, is the farm. We're just going to go opposite this. So I think that's a really good idea. And it just makes the game a much more natural progression instead of just, you know, the random generator decided you had the forge or not. Oh, there she goes. And there was a few other developments too. Is that one big one is that they're going to ultimately get rid of the crafting grid, and that's been taking a lot of people are upset about. And I can definitely see that. I mean, one of the things that's cool is visually laying out your tools and stuff like that, but they are visually laying out your whatever you're constructing. And now it's going to be all from, I believe, a menu. Possibly the right-click menu or something. And the community is definitely not happy about that at all. But I'm interested to see what it's like. So I'm definitely curious. And I believe that's going to be in Alpha 13? Not too sure. Whoa, did I hear okay, I thought there's something else swinging at me. Yeah, we already took down to a gas station in the last episode. We're just going to keep on moving on. And it sounds like there's going to be... Oh, and the other thing they did was that they nerfed the log spikes, which I think is totally awesome. You know, that was a long time coming. You know, the log spikes are just way too overpowered. And I guess you now have to update them to really get those bonuses, and I'm not too sure exactly how that works. So I'm pretty big fan of that change, and it's really looking like Alpha 12 is looking really nice, and I believe they fixed all the major issues. So the question is, when do we leave this series? And I think we'll keep on going. Maybe we'll just aim for 10 and stuff. I just kind of wanted to explore some of the new materials and our new biome, or new prefabs. So we'll do it a few more episodes. There's no big overarching goals I want for this episode, and it sounds like it's that the current alpha is in a real stable state for playing on the Mac, which is, you know, definitely what I like to hear. Okay, and if my voice sounds a little strange, I think I'm losing it, if that's what you're wondering. My son got really sick lately, and in our family, when one kiddo gets sick, he pretty much knocks us all down. And if you see me suddenly drop, you know, my posting schedule suddenly drops, then you know that I caught a bug. All right, we're going to check out these prefabs over here. Now, look at this. This is kind of cool. Not too sure what this is. Let's say hello. I believe we got some zombies chasing us. Oh, we got a fella in here. Hey, buddy. I just want to check the place out. Leave me alone. Hey, nurse. I'm looking for some meds. I've been looking for them. Oh, jeez. Don't you dare infect me. This is kind of a weird, Oh. Whoops. Where are we getting attacked from? You know, the zombies aren't really scary in this game. It's so much that... It's not the zombies, it's the noise that they make that freaks me out. You know, once I see a zombie, I'm like, oh, okay. You know, that's where you are. Oh, jeez. This is bad. You're not going to corner me in there. So this looks like a place that's under construction. Hello. Zombie. Whoa. Guy's breakdancing. Anything else in here? So this place looks like a kind of lived-in construction house. No, don't put away your spike club. Kind of interesting. And it's pretty claustrophobic. I actually don't like it in here. I'm gonna move on. Hey, buddy. You could go through the open door, you know. Alright, let's check my stamina. There we go. And let's keep moving. Look at this place. This is kind of cool. It's like a nice little suburb. And what is this? What is orange? Is orange like a super awesome... Oh, that's poor. We'll get rid of that. Whoa. I'm actually using... I found a fire axe, a really good fire axe, as I was going through the rest of the rooms in that motel I was in. Of course, the plague nurses do not have antibiotics. Alright. Anything else? Whoa, didn't see you there, buddy. How's it going down there? Whoa, okay, let's check behind us. Zombies don't seem to be spawning behind us like they used to do in one of the previous alphas. Or at least not as bad. They used to drive me nuts. So I've gotten into this crazy habit now of always looking over my shoulder. There we... Oh, jeez. I thought you were dead. Level 10. Booyah. Step right up and get your face crushed. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, okay, there we go. Whew. I gotta go to this nurse just to see if there's any... I swear, I have not gotten one antibiotic drop in this game. I used to give them out like candy. In fact, I was so sure that she wasn't going to have one, I automatically hit the escape key. Didn't even bother to wait. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if they're ultimately going to nerf this Spike Club. It is the creme de la creme of zombie kill. Alright, anything. Hey, there she is. Nice to see a nurse in town. Gotta make sure to check her out. Whoops. Another nurse. Okay, I gotta find your colleague. Alright, we got pills. I mean, that will work okay. Where did she die? There she is. And we will take those vitamins. Look at all this death. Any more? Alright, let's check out this house. Jeez. Think there's someone inside? Oh, yes, there is. The former occupants. This is a bad idea. Oh. I need to heal up. Let's take one of these bandages before we engage again, just in case we get hit. Alright. I should probably take some pills, some pain. Oh, jeez. I got a beaker. I was looking in the recipes also for antibiotics, and I couldn't find any. What is going on here? Look at this place. There's probably guys up here. It's kind of a nice place, don't you think? Hello? I don't know. What would you be more scared of? Zombie sounds? Whoa, there's a bunch of them in there. Oh, man. Wow, he took it. Yeah, they're all stockpiled. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's, what do we got here? We'll take these and let's do a little gun searching. And here we are. We got, I'll take, we'll take that. And we'll take some pills. One of the big things also is they're getting rid of the... So much, I guess I didn't need wooden frames. One of the big things is that they're getting rid of the... Oh, you know, I didn't even take the craft timers for... Or the loot timers for gun safes. And what they're replacing it with is you gotta break your way in there. Which is kind of nice. I always thought the craft timers for the gun safes were just a little too much anyways. You know, I get it, there's more of a risk involved. I think I might already have a frame. There's more of a risk involved, but at the same time, you know, it's a little excessive, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Hey, let's check out one of these other houses. And I'm getting massive frame drops. It's got to be the lighting. This place is a little gaudy, don't you think? Neighborhood was fine before these people moved in. Oh my god. The frames! Jeez. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here before my frame rate completely dies. It's all the torches. Whoa! That's a pretty interesting house, though, you know? Now, it'd be tempting to live in this neighborhood. I mean, oh, look at this. We got an auger blade, and we got a zombie coming behind us. Nope. It'd be tempted to live in this neighborhood, but to tell you the truth, I kind of like the idea of the motel. The reason I like the idea of a motel is, you know, that's got a zombie apocalypse vibe to it. This is kind of like wealthy suburbia. Wow, this place is huge. Look at that guy hanging out in the corner. Alright, we should probably get some food. One thing I learned about this game is you always eat first. Alright, so that's kind of cool. Some interesting prefabs that we found. We should call them points of interest. Prefab's so clinical, you know? Hey guys, just checking out the house. Obviously, it's taken. These core blocks are ridiculous. Yeah, this is like a modern house right here. This is kind of interesting. Kind of interesting how it's half done also. Alright, I'm going to head south. And what I think I'm going to do is I think that's going to wrap up an episode. Again, we did a little more exploration. Kind of cool. We found some interesting things. And we'll keep on doing a search. See what we can find. And if we make it to the 7th day, if the series makes it through the 7th day, we will, of course, fight out the Horde, see how we do. Whoop, whoop. And then what the plan will be is we'll just jump into the Alpha 13 or what, you know, Alpha 12 where they're at. So that sounds good. Well, I want to thank you all again for watching the series. I hope you've been having a good time. And in the next episode, we'll do a little more exploring. So, yeah, until I see you then, I'll see you then. Take care.